had kittens. Yeah, the kitten had kittens. I see one, maybe two. I can't do this very good. Kitten had kittens right here in the front back porch. I see at least two kittens. I don't know what that is. That one that didn't make it? I don't know. There's something there. Anyway, she had kittens. So let's see. They're nursing now, so I'll leave her alone. Yeah, I think there's a dead one there. Today I'm going to start the lawnmower. But before I do, I'm charging the battery. I didn't even try to start it. I want to make sure the battery was good before I started that. But I'm going to move this dirt here. And I'm going to put it through here. I'm going to level that out too, because there's always been a dip there. I'm going to level that out, and then the dirt that I'm standing next to over here, I'm going to move it over to there. And after I move the dirt, then I can start the lawnmower. And then I'm going to go up. I may have to give it gas first. Put some gas in first. And then the oil's okay. So after I start it, I'll drive it up to the top and check and make sure that the tires have air. But first, I got to move this dirt to here. I'll get that pile picked up. Now to dump it. Dump it right here. And then we'll level that one out too. Okay, let's level that dirt. Well, level it and I'll be ready to pull the lawnmower out of here. Okay, gotta go get some gas for the lawnmower first before I start it. Okay, well, I'm ready to drive this thing out. But first I gotta start it. I charged it. Wasn't fully charged yet, but I'm gonna see what I can do with it. If it'll start, good. If not, I'll just charge it some more. I had to check out the cattle here before I start the lawnmower. Yeah, they're back up here nibbling away. Sky's clear today. It's supposed to be warm. It's supposed to be in the upper 80s. Yeah, and skies are clear. No clouds to speak of. I don't see any anyway. Yeah, I don't see any clouds. No clouds. Okay. Look at that cow. She's scratching herself on the log over there. Okay. I'm going to start the lawnmower now. I'll put a little gas in. It's not full, but I'll fill it up when I get it up to the top by the truck. I'll fill it up there. First, I got to start it and then get it out of here. I figured it's been about 6 or 7 months since I started. I used this last, so I hope it starts. Bully's behind that other lead cow there. Well, the temperature rose 20 degrees in 4 hours since this morning. That's at around 6:30. It was a.m. It was about 52, and now at 10:30 it's 72. So it's warming up. It's supposed to be near upper 80s today, so we'll see where it is when I get done cutting grass. Well, it runs. Now I gotta put some air in all the tires. I really don't know if there's any grease fittings anywhere. I don't think so. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna at least pump the tires up, put some more gas in. Well, I'm gonna be cutting around here first, just in this front yard. That's all that needs to be cut. And I might cut the road ditch too. And once I get that done, then I'll head out to the big pasture and cut along the fence along the road. Yeah, I'm gonna cut off this here, out that way. I gotta stay away from those clumps of hay though. And then I'll go over there and cut that along there. Oh, wind feels good from the south. It's a cool breeze, especially when I'm sweating. Yeah, it's really warming up. Yeah, I'll cut this first. I'll cut along the road too. Just to make it a little look like I'm living here. Oh, there's a bunch of mullein growing here. Yeah, where's the other one? Yeah, there's one there, a couple there, over there, here. I'm going to pick these leaves first and dry them. I got a few leaves cut. Hopefully they don't blow off in here. I'm going to leave them here for now. I'll collect them later after I get done cutting grass, if I don't forget. Yeah, I'll cut this stuff too. And along there. And in here. And there. And there too. I can't cut in here because of all the net wrap, so I gotta pick all that up first and burn this straw or hay. Anyway, let me check out the road. Yeah, that's what it looks like before I cut. And this is what this side looks like before I cut it. Oh, I guess the lawnmower's ready. I guess I'm as ready as I'll be. First cut of the year. Oh boy. Not a very good start of the cutting season. I just cut a little bit. I just got started. And I already got stuck. The front, those front wheels up there. Those front wheels get sunk down into the mud. It's real soft there. And I'm hung up. And I can't get traction to get myself out. So I'm going to try to swing this front end over so I can get out of there. Boy, I just got started too. Well, at least I didn't need the ATV to pull me out. Let's give this another try. Yeah, the ground's been pretty wet lately, so I'm gonna stay off those edges. I'll get them when they're drier. I got this part cut. Yeah, it's a little better. I have to spray the hill, so yeah, looks a little better. And that's where I got stuck. My front wheels got stuck in that soft ground there. But I pulled myself out. Yeah. Yeah. I cut this too. There wasn't much to cut there. Okay. The cattle are going to try to stay cool today. There's actually one in the water down there. Yeah. They're not used to the heat either. Okay. I made 2 rounds. Maybe a few more on this. I want 3 rounds on that side. I couldn't cut that hill down there. The ground's too soft. Yeah, so I had to stay. My tires can't get traction on that soft ground, wet ground. Today I decided to throw the grass on the road just for the fun of it. I didn't cut the grass in that ditch either because that ditch is wet. Yeah, I didn't want to get stuck in there, especially down there next to near the pond. Yeah, it's really wet there. I'll wait till it's drier, or I'll spray it. Spraying's probably my best bet. It's all weeds anyway. Although there was a nice flower I saw there. I'm gonna take a look at it. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the grass on the road. Yeah, I'll have to spray all this. I don't really want to kill the honeysuckle, but I want to kill the other weeds there. Yeah, I want the honeysuckle to take over. There's a flower down there I can look at. Wildflower. There's a nice purple flower. Thought I saw one somewhere else. I forgot where I saw it. Anyway, there's a nice one. Yeah, it's too wet through here. Down there it's even worse. Well, I'm gonna head down to the drive down to the big pasture and at least cut the grass along the fence along the road. At least a couple. There's no cattle on that side over in that pasture, but I'm gonna cut the grass before it gets too big. Well, stuff's getting pretty tall, so I better cut it. Yeah, this stuff's growing good too. Yeah, I like it. Cattle aren't in here yet. You can see the difference out there where they're eating that grass on the other side of that fence in the creek. This is growing. I'm letting this grow up for about a month. I forget when I put them in here. It was right before heavy rain. I think it was. I thought it was around the 1st of April, around the beginning of April. But I could be wrong. I could look back on it, and find out. But yeah, what I might do also is I'm going to cut about 2 rounds here. Go down and at least go down and come back. Yeah. The first cut I'm going to throw that way. The second cut I'm going to throw this way. So I think 2's enough. Just enough to keep them away from the cattle from reaching under the fence when I do let them back in here. I also want to make it one cut down on the inside. On the inside there. Yeah. I don't know, should I do that first or second? I should do that first. Let's go cut that one first. No, I better cut this one first in case I get stuck. I might get stuck on this one. It's pretty wet down there, so I gotta be careful. I think I can make it, but there's some wet spots down on the other end. I'll give it a try. If I have to bring the ATV out here to pull it out, I guess I will. But I like how this is growing up. I think I'll wait to at least the middle of May. Maybe longer, maybe at the end of May. All depends on how it's growing. Well, I got started. I didn't get very far. I'm already spinning out. I don't know how to get out of that one. Ground's too soft here. Yeah, I knew it was going to be wet, but I didn't think it was going to be that wet. I'm going to try to pull this out that way. The front end. I'll get out of the hole. Yeah. I don't know if I want to cut it anymore. Yeah. Maybe I'll cut it, but that won't get too close to the fence. Maybe that was my problem. Stay away from the fence. I also have to be careful about that other wet spots. I'm gonna walk down there and see what it looks like, or feels like when I walk. If I can just go down and come back, that ditch is full of water, so I can't go through there. I'm gonna take a little walk. Yeah, that ditch is full of water, but I'm cutting up here. Yeah, if I stay away from the fence, it's wet through here too. Against the fence is where I wanted to cut because of those weeds. But still pretty wet. Every place I walk, I can feel the wetness. Yeah, I'm afraid to go down there. I'm going to do it anyway. It's a gamble. I'm going to take it. Well, the lawnmower made a decision for me. I can't turn around. I'm spinning there too. So I think I can drag the front end around to that side. I think I can go that way. But I just can't make this turn because the ground's too soft here and the ground's too wet here. So let's see if I can turn that front end facing that way, and then I can get out and go back home. I just didn't think it was that wet, and it's probably worse down that way. So I'm glad if I'm going to get stuck, I'm glad I got stuck here where I can hopefully get out a bit easier. I got the front end turned. Let me get out of here. I guess I'll have to wait till the ground dries out more. I don't know. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. That's why I wanted to cut it today. I thought it was going to be dry. Anyway, I can't cut that, at least not with the lawnmower. I don't want to hook up the bush hog. It's probably too muddy for that too. But anyway, since I came all the way out here, I can cut this area here. I can cut the pasture road all the way up to the bridge. I can do that much. I'm going to leave the purple stuff. The yellow ones I don't care about. Everything else. Yeah, it's wet over there too. I think I just cut on the other side of the gate. Yeah, it's still wet through here. I got one more cut to go back, and then I'm done out here. Yeah, I'll cut all on the road there. I'll have to wait for some dry weather. Yeah, well, if it starts heating up, it should dry out faster, unless it rains some more. Yeah, they're calling for another rain tomorrow. I don't know how much, but they're calling for some rain. I thought I was going to be able to cut all that by the road, but not today. Anyway, I'll head back now. I'll check out the creek first. Look at all the yellow flowers, yellow flowered weeds. I think that's wild mustard, but that's what I think anyway. And this field here is mostly white. Some kind of white flowers. I don't know what the name of those are either. Yeah, it's too wet for me to mow grass along the fence. Imagine the farmers, they can't get nothing planted. It's been too wet. That must be hard on them. They got a lot more money invested in it, in their operation, than I do. Yeah, low on battery too, so I'm gonna head home. Yeah, I thought about working on the tractor today too, so we'll see how that works out. I decided to back it in this time. It'd be easy to get out. Ground's getting soft in there too, but I didn't get stuck. Well, that's all I can do today on the lawn, on the cutting grass. Too wet out by the big pasture. Too wet along the fence. Okay. Let's see if I can find something else to do. Now I got more room to walk around over there. Actually, all I wanted to do today was cut grass. Now I don't feel like doing anything, especially if it's hot. Well, the cattle are out grazing again, so that's good. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go in the house and cool off. I think it's probably close to 80 now. Well, it's 78 degrees at 12:30 p.m. It's warming up. It's supposed to be above 80 today. So we'll see where it goes. Well, it's 73 degrees on my thermostat, but I don't have the air conditioner on yet. But I may have to one of these days because of the humidity inside the house. So it's 5 degrees cooler in here than it is outside. Here's the temperature and humidity. Looks like the humidity is around 60%. Temperature, this one shows around just over 70. I don't know how accurate this is, but I remember my dad had one that even had the barometer reading on it. I remember that. Probably still at the house, at the farmhouse. Probably an antique, but now. But it is cooler. I might turn the air on today. 82 degrees at 3:30 p.m. Warming up. The wind's kicking up now. Wind's blowing more now, so don't feel as hot. Yeah, feels the wind keeps it cooler. I see the 3 Highlanders. Oh, I see the white one. There's one there, one behind that tree there, and there's one in the pond over there, on the end of the pond. And the white bull is behind that big clump of trees in the back there. I saw him a little bit. I saw a little speck of white through the trees. Yeah, I see his tail flicking every once in a while. Yeah, nice day today. Nice and warm day. Just too bad the fence line was too wet out there in the big pasture. I couldn't cut the grass. The lawnmower couldn't get any traction in that soft ground. Okay. That culprit keeps getting blown in there. In that ditch. Oh, I'll just leave it there until they're ready to. I got a message last night from them, and they said later this week maybe. Yeah, depending on the other jobs. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna do nothing the rest of the day. Just enjoy the day. Well, they rolled out the rest of that bale. They rolled it out there, but there's still plenty of hay there they can clean up if they want to. But I think they're more interested in grass now. Alright, I'll catch you later. Yeah, the wind kicked up a little bit more now than it did this morning. Probably because there's more clouds too. A few more clouds. There's a nice one. And the sun's behind that one. Well, there's the cat with her kittens. Yeah, I need the flashlight. There she is. Hello, mama cat. You aren't the mama cat. You're the kitten. You're the young cat who had Yeah, this is Bud's sister. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 kittens. I see 4 kittens, all gray. Yeah. 1, 2 on this side, and 2 underneath their arm there. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I see. Yeah. 4 kittens. I'll just leave it alone. Well, it's 6 p.m. and it's still kind of windy. Oh, there's a robin, a red robin over there. I cut grass today, which makes it look a little bit better. Yeah. Still, the ground's still wet out at the big pasture though. Couldn't get my lawnmower to get traction out there, so. Oh, them bees are back. Yeah, I gotta mix up some spray one of these days. There's buzzing around here. Yeah. I don't know how that's gonna work out. I need a calm day to spray that stuff. I don't even know if I got all the ingredients, but I'm gonna mix up some spray one of these days and spray. But not today. And it's going to rain for the next 3 days, or a chance of rain for the next 3 days, so maybe I'll start working on my tractor here before I lose interest. I want to get that done eventually. Still not even sure if I can do it, but I'm going to try. Oh, these bees. They're very irritating. Now, I haven't seen any flying next to the wood. They're just flying around me. Yeah. But I did spray the wood up here. Here. So maybe these bees here are the ones on the outside. Yeah. Okay. Well. Anyway, it's 6 p.m. right now, and sun's getting low. I got another hour and 45 minutes. Sun goes down to 7:45 now p.m. So yeah, but I'm just watching YouTube today mostly, and the news, of course. But it seems like there ain't no good news anymore. Alright, well, I'm going to end it here today. I got some grass cut around the house here. That's about all I could do today. Oh, there is one thing I did today. Well, at least it's easier to walk now with grass cut here. It's easier to walk around on the short grass. What I did today, I went around and searched for some T-posts. And I found 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got them a little bit closer together here, which I probably didn't need. But I may adjust them. I might take a few out. But anyway, I need to put up adjust the fence over there on that side. I want to put a gate over there, and put this fence along here, and here, there, and there, down there to that, down up to that gate like I had it before. Well, I didn't have it like this before, but it'll work. Yeah, looks like I got too many posts there now. Yeah, I'll adjust that. That's all the posts I could find, so I just stuck them in here. And once it's done, I can open the gate over there and let them come in. Yeah, let them come in here. So I don't have to mow it again. What I plan to do here, there's 2 ways I could do this. The way I got that set up over there, there's a fence going across. Oh, there to So I close that gate there to power that gate. But I got 2 corner insulators tied to that tree, and then the fence goes from that far post there, that one, it goes to the tree, insulators, and then comes back. It's like a little V there, or A, or what do you call it, little sharp angle. Well, I'm going to disconnect those insulators from the tree, and then I'm going to put a gate here to there, or here to there. I haven't decided yet. I probably should put it there because that's almost too narrow for them. Yeah, I'll probably put it from here to there, and then I'll move that post up there, and I'll move the other one up too. That way I'll have a fence going straight across. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna have to turn this post around. I got it facing the wrong way. Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll work. So just go straight here and keep on going. But the gate will be here. Yeah. Here. I'm thinking right here would be better. Make it a long gate. But I'm only going to put 1 wire in, but I might probably wind up with 2 again, otherwise that bull will get out. Yeah, he's down there now. Like I said, that's something I'm going to do eventually. There's no hurry. Just something I'm adding to my list of things to do. Yeah, I'm going to straighten this wire out here. And I'll probably move this post up to here. And I'll probably take every other post out. Yeah, I don't need that many in there. Yeah, and I'll just let them in here to eat the grass when it gets too big, and then walk them out again. Same way I do here. Yeah, there's just less grass cutting for me. Oh, there's a cattle grazing away. Oh, the air feels good from the west. Pretty strong, but it feels good. Yeah. Yeah. Feels good. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to end it here. Okay, I'll catch you on the next one then. Bye. So yeah. Sun's getting lower. Yeah, it's supposed to rain for the next 3 days. We'll see how that works out. There, I removed 2 posts. That looks better. My air compressor tank sprung a leak a while back, and I mixed up some JB weld, and I put a screw in there in the hole. I screwed it in with the JB welds, and I don't know if that's going to hold, but we'll see. We'll see if that'll hold. Get the air in. That's all, folks. Well, there's a young sycamore growing. I didn't plant that. It grew by itself. However, there is a backstory to that. The same place where that tree is growing, there was an old sycamore there. It was older than that one, that oak tree there. That came later. I had a bunch of sycamores planted here, but they didn't last long. They got real big. And during a storm, a limb fell on the roof, so I decided, and it was pretty big, so I decided to cut it down. It was big. I don't think I could reach my arms around it. That's how big it was. Anyway, I cut it down. But about 30 years later, that tree grew. I mean, that was a stump there for a long time, but the stump finally rotted. I don't know how that actually got there. There's no other sycamores around here. Some out in the big pasture. But I don't know of any others close by here. So, bird could have drop the seed. But anyway, I probably won't let that get too big before I cut it down. The sycamores aren't very strong. But it's nice to look at. I just received the spring edition of the Highland cattle bagpipe today, the spring issue. And nice to look at the pictures.